I'm Mimi Bartel, and I am here with Adam Carroll. We are both with 4 Premier Properties in the Fredericksburg office. We are at one of our listings, which is at 924 Apple Street. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, short-term rental that is in an R2 zoned location, and it is being offered fully furnished.
Yeah, it's a great listing. So we're here just to give you just an update on the market report and what's been going on in Fredericksburg the past month. You know, we do these videos once a month just to kind of keep everyone educated on what the trend lines are and just what's going on in real estate in general. So I can tell you in April 2025, the Fredericksburg Housing Report just came out, and I'll give you some statistics. The median price for Fredericksburg in town is $410,000. It's gone down 9% since 2024. Active listings are up 40%. There's now 212 listings as of April in Fredericksburg, gone up 40%, and closed sales have gone down 4.2% in a year. We currently have 8.4 months of inventory on the market. So right now, if no new inventory came on the market, it would take 8.5 months to sell what we currently have. So that's pretty high in Fredericksburg. And I did some trend lines starting in January, February, March, April. And you'll see these on the report as I'm talking. But the median price in Fredericksburg in January was $449,000. Now it's $410,000. So prices are starting to come down. And then active listings have gone up. There was 163 in January. Now there's 212. So listings have gone up. Median price has gone down. And then the closed sales in January were 21. February there was 15. March 21, and then April 23 sales. And inventory, months of inventory, 6.5 months of inventory in January. Now we're at 8.4. So it's taking longer to sell listings. Prices are going down. Days on market's going up, and more listings. So it's a little bit update on the current Fredericksburg real estate market.
And continuing on what you were talking about, we get a weekly snapshot of the Fredericksburg real estate market. And instead of being the monthly trends like you just talked about, Adam, I'd like to show you what has happened the last week. And so there are now 357 active listings as of May 18th in the Fredericksburg market. And it is now a strictly buyer's market. We are happy to share this report with you. If you would like to have it emailed to you, our email addresses are showing on the screen. Just email us, ask us for the report, and we'll be happy to send it to you. Also this week, the appraisals from the Gillespie Central Appraisal District arrived in the mail, and I'm sure that everybody's shocked. I know we were at the increases in the assessments of our property. Interestingly, there are 254 new single-family residences in the city limits registered with the Gillespie Central Appraisal District, and there are 135 new short-term rentals.
Wow.
With city permits that are showing in the Central Appraisal District.
Wow.
That represents a $1 billion increase in properties in the Gillespie Central Appraisal District from 24 to 25.
Wow.
Yeah. It's interesting that although there are 135 new short-term rentals showing up in the Central Appraisal District, there's also about 60 short-term rentals for sale in our MLS. And what is the reason for the increase in the numbers of short-term rentals for sale?
Well, in my opinion, what I've heard from other clients is, you know, the revenues are going down because there's more hotels in town, and, you know, they only book them Thursday through Sunday. And so the revenues aren't very high, and they're wanting to sell, you know, put their money elsewhere, invest it elsewhere. So
basically occupancy rates.
Right. Occupancy
And lack
rates
of
have gone
return.
down. Right.
And I think those prices that are short-term rentals are ranging anywhere from 400,000 to 2.5 million and everything in between.
And so, there's just so much uncertainty out there right now still. There's talks about with the tariffs and things are starting to settle down, but there's still a lot of uncertainty and people aren't buying yet, really. There's just a lot of inventory and a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines waiting for things just to get more certain in the market. And so
I did talk to a lender on Monday, and she said that rumor has it that the government is buying bonds. And so when they buy bonds, the interest rates then should come down within a couple of months. So that's something on the horizon that will be good for the real estate industry and for buyers and sellers that we can look forward to.
Yeah, if the Fed lowers the interest rate, that's going to help the market. Buyers will come back into the market and start buying some properties. And we should see the real estate market normalize. But right now, it's a big buyer's market. And so, it's sometimes even difficult to put a price on something with comps because you put a comp on it, but it's really, I heard yesterday, it's 20% below that of what it's selling for. And so the trend lines are still going down each month on things that are selling.
Okay.
Yeah, so my recommendation is if you're a buyer, absolutely get you a real estate agent that knows what they're doing, that knows the market, and it's a great time to be a buyer. And if you're a seller, listen to your real estate agent. There's a whole lot of overpriced listings out there that aren't moving because there's not a lot of demand and buyers out in the market right now. So if you're wondering why your home isn't selling, it's most likely because it's overpriced.
Going back to the weekly snapshot of looking at numbers of months of inventory, in the higher priced properties, there is over 76 months worth of inventory if nothing new came on the market in that price range.
Over the 1.5
That's
million.
alarming. Yes.
Yeah, 91 listings.
And even in the lower priced ones, the 400,000s, there are 16 months of inventory in that category. That's, almost a year and a half of inventory.
So it's a buyer's market in general, everywhere you look. So if you're wanting to buy or sell in Fredericksburg, check out our website at adamccarroll.com and look at all of our listings that we have on the market.
We would love an opportunity to help you whether you are a buyer or a seller.
Thank you for watching our video. Come back next month.